Welcome to Empowering the Educator Within, the podcast that brings thoughtful insight and practical strategies to teachers and school leaders who want to make a lasting impact. I'm your host, Christina Shala, and today we're stepping into your classroom, and more specifically, into something you might glance at every day, but perhaps haven't reconsidered in a while, your classroom walls. Because believe it or not, those walls can be so much more than decoration. Walk into any school, and you'll find walls that reflect a variety of teaching styles and intentions. For some, wall space is a gallery, a place to showcase student work, celebrate effort, and display colorful projects and artwork. It's a window into what students have been exploring, and it often creates a sense of pride and ownership. For others, wall space becomes a bit of a design challenge. Think Pinterest-worthy classrooms with perfect borders, inspiring quotes, and coordinated color palettes. It's visual, it's curated, and yes, it's impressive. And then, of course, there are times when wall space feels like just another checkbox. One more thing to get done in an already overloaded to-do list. So we tack up a few posters related to the current unit or throw up a motivational slogan and call it a day. But what if we pressed pause for a moment and reimagined those walls? What if our classroom walls weren't just visual noise or even just decorative flair, but actual learning tools? Picture this. A classroom where every wall serves a clear and purposeful function. Instead of static displays, imagine dynamic ones, interactive areas where students extend their learning beyond the page or the screen. Think about a project wall where students not only display their work, but also read each other's and leave comments or questions. A question and answer wall where any student can post a wonder or confusion and others can respond with ideas, resources, or even just solidarity. Or what if your walls became brainstorming stations covered in whiteboard paint or chart paper where students solve problems collaboratively? Or maybe a reading wall with clipped up articles and short texts ready for students to annotate, respond to, or reflect on. Even in foreign language classes, imagine a space where students translate key terms from other subjects into their target language, creating cross-curricular connections and reinforcing vocabulary. This is the kind of environment where walls stop being ornamental and start becoming transformational. It all comes down to intention. Walls shouldn't be seen as spaces to fill, but as opportunities to extend and fuel what's already happening in your classroom. They should echo your learning goals and invite students into the process. So take a look around your teaching space. Ask yourself, what do my walls say about learning in this room? How could I use them differently? Could you repurpose one section to promote critical thinking? Could a blank patch near your reading nook become a place where students post favorite lines or book recommendations? Could your hallway displays evolve to include elements that highlight inquiry, connection, or student voice? Maybe even becoming interactive spaces where students engage with questions, post reflections, or respond to peer work. There's no one right answer, just the opportunity to be intentional, creative, and learner-centered. If you've got an idea brewing already, something new you want to try on your walls or in your school hallways, we'd love to hear about it. And if you're looking for a structured way to think through these kinds of changes, our book and companion workbook, Empowering the Educator Within, a guide to enabling yourself and those you serve, can help guide you in defining your vision and making practical adjustments to your learning environment. You can find the full article that inspired this episode on our website at shallowbooks.com. Thanks for tuning in today. And remember, every space in your classroom holds potential. Let's make the most of it.